Little by Little Entertainment, and Partafata Productions.
Bro, έχω γεράσει. Κοίτα άσπρες τρίχες εδώ. Hello. Here we are, creating.
The RecKLess Reglis Effect Webshow and Podcast. Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. It may be considered adult in nature. Viewer-listener discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, I am Tryfon Reglis, and this is the RecKLess Reglis Effect Web Show and Podcast. I am your host, and I am here to Hello lovers out there, this is Tryfon Reglis. The RecKLess Reglis Effect.
Hello and welcome everyone, as we are about to enter the RecKLess Reglis Effect with your host, Tryfon Reglis. This is a show about life, comedy, and the pursuit of entertainment. Turn it up, sit back, relax, make a sandwich, and get ready to be entertained, because we are now in effect. The RecKLess Reglis Effect is coming at you right now.
Hello everyone, so this is episode 002, Fashion and Lifestyle, with my guest, Marianna. She is a fashion and lifestyle blogger. You can find her on Instagram at Marieva, that's Marimareva. This episode was a lot of fun to do. Marianna's a great girl. She's a fashionista. She has great style. She's an entrepreneur. She has her own jewelry line. She is originally from Anaheim Hills, California. She is now a local Chicagoan by way of marriage. She married a good friend of mine named George Evangelou. He was one of our PAs on this episode, as well as one of the RecKLess Reglises. Besides myself, there are a couple more. My little brother, Christopher Reglis. Thank you guys for helping us out, answer questions from Instagram Live. So they were our PAs, so we want to give them a round of applause as well. It was a lot of fun. We talked about lifestyles, relationships, oh yeah, and the big controversy, Chicago-style hot dogs. Do you put ketchup on yours? You'll see my take on it. I was very animated, by the way. So it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it. But before I let you go, I wanted to give a shout out to my sponsors, Windy City Dent Repair, Nanos Pizza, as well as Golden Apple and Brunch Cafe. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoy this episode. This is episode 002, Fashion and Lifestyle with Marianna. Thank you so much and enjoy. Welcome to the RecKLess Reglis Effect. I am Tryfon Reglis. This is my lovely guest, Marianna. We'll get to her in a second. She could talk. I know she can, but in the meantime...
maybe.
No, she has a voice.
If he lets me, I don't know. We'll see.
I talk a lot. But I just wanted to start my show with the usual shout-outs, sponsorship, whatever you want to call it. My main one that I always do because it's my boy, it's my friend. So I have 3 cameras now to do it too. This one right here. How do I do it? There.
Yep,
Windy City... Paintless Dent Repair. Does everybody see that? Check him out on Instagram. It's my buddy Dave. He's on all the social medias. If you find him on there, you could ask him for quotes. All you have to do, if you have a problem with your car, just take a picture, send it to him. He'll give you an estimate. He'll come out to where you're at. He's freaking awesome. So we have my Instagram going here. We have another phone with Marianna. This is Marianna with her Instagram going there. I have my computer going here. So thank you for tuning in. I'm out of breath because I was doing stuff, so I'll start my show in a second. Here we go. And then the usual shout-outs real quick. Nanos Pizza. I'm still waiting for Pizza Pete. Give me some Pizza Pete.
Ooh, give us that pizza.
Yeah, have you ever had Nanos? It's
never heard of it, never been there, but I want to try it. Hook it up.
Yes, Nanos Pizza. That's one. Brunch Cafe. That's another one. That's coming up in Niles. You guys live close by there.
Yes,
yeah,
we do.
It's great. That's another one. And then finally, this is a good one. You guys might know it. Have you ever heard of Golden Apple?
I think I might know that place.
In Lincoln Park.
It sounds so familiar.
Hello, Pete. Guys,
Hi,
Pete. Are you watching?
Loves you.
I'm already sweating. I'm already out of breath. So everybody look at her beauty, and I'll drink my water real quick. Coca-Cola. We're not sponsored, but...
It is hot in here.
Okay, it is. It's because we were running around, but we have 2 PAs, George and Chris. Can you open up the window a little bit? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Poochies.
Just
love you guys.
Pull it back a little bit. All right, so So welcome to the RecKLess Effect. We got all that fun stuff out of the way. Hello everyone, thank you for watching. Tonight actually, it's 10 p.m.
Yep.
So in Chicago, around the world, it's morning already, isn't it?
What time is it in Greece right now?
I don't know. Λάδα, τι ώρα έχετε εκεί, για να μας πεις?
I think it's almost 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Oh, my sister should be waking up right now. I told her to watch
Tell
this,
you.
but
Hi, Marianna's sister.
my
Yeah,
sister,
I haven't seen her in a long time. Is she up? Is she on there?
I don't know. This lady runs a gas station, so she's always on the hustle. She's always on the grind. So I don't know. Let's give her a call in a little bit.
Το γκάζι. Έτσι το λέμε. Do we say the γκάζι?
Is that even really?
No, it's not a word.
Okay.
It's a Gringlish word that
It's a Gringlish.
carpeto, like you Greeks would know. We're both
God.
Greek.
Baksa is another one.
Garazi. Can you, if you speak only English, you could understand. Garazi, carpeto. Can you get where we're going with that? Gazi, you know. Anyway, so that's that. Well, let's get into it right away. First thing I like to say that this time around we do have some people looking at the comments. So if you want to leave us comments, you want to leave us any good questions, we will answer them this time because we have our two PAs, Chris and George, checking them out for us, and they're going to be telling us any good questions that you come up with. We'll try to answer them for you. In the meantime, let me introduce my lovely guest. This is Marianna, as we said. We're just going to go with one name, like Madonna. Is that cool? Is that what you go with?
The last name is too long anyways to deal with, you guys. It's super Greek. It's super long.
Yeah,
so Marianna's.
Marianna's great. I think that we'll just stick with that.
It's pretty fabulous, I think.
So, would you like to introduce yourself? That's usually how I do it, so that you could just tell us what you're about and what you're doing. Obviously, find her on Instagram, and we'll take it from there. Go ahead. After you.
You guys, fashion blogger. Just started my IG page. Follow me at Eva. Just basically anything that has to do with fashion, lifestyle, food. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Been obsessed with fashion forever. I pretty much post daily pics of all my outfits, where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and it's a big passion of mine. I went to fashion school for it, and I'm pretty obsessed with it.
Now, I know you're originally from Los Angeles. We could talk about that a little bit, right?
Orange County, to be exact.
Orange County.
Okay.
Sorry, you're right. You
Yeah,
are from California originally.
Yes.
You are not originally from Los Angeles. You're originally from Orange County. What part of Orange County?
Anaheim Hills, baby.
Anaheim Hills. Mm-hmm. Has anybody been there? Anybody? I've been there. It's very nice.
I mean,
I like
you
Orange County
have.
a lot.
I mean, how long have I known you now?
A long time, man.
Back in our days.
At least, over about 10 years, really?
10 years?
That's crazy. That is nuts.
I was just telling George, he was like, I think that you've known Try longer than you've known me. That's true.
What? Oh, yeah, you guys, yeah. See, I don't mind bragging about this.
How did we officially meet? I can't remember.
I'm always the guy that knows everybody before everybody else, and then they branch out. But I've known you because of California, through mutual friends. I moved out there. I'm originally from Chicago. I moved to LA to do the acting thing. It went okay. It didn't go great. That's why I'm back in Chicago. But when I was out there, I met mutual friends, and then I met you through somebody. I can't remember.
It wasn't through my brother. I can't even remember.
Maybe because I've known George a while too, but I obviously know you better now. George was friends with another George. This is the Greek connection, guys.
I know.
This George knew this George that knew this people.
Yeah.
But we've known each other for a while, yeah. So, Anaheim Hills, that's, So
it's the best place ever.
So you're in Chicago now.
Yeah.
Chicago has amazing fashion as well.
Love it here.
What do you do around Chicago to do your fashion thing? But tell me and tell the viewers out there that are totally oblivious about fashion. In other words, who are your likes? Who are your influences? What do you think that... What are your favorite things in fashion that... In other words, I'll word this better. What are your influences and what are your likes in fashion? Like, explain it to the novice of fashion, let's say,
First, let me take it back for you. What my inspirations in fashion have always been the 40s, 50s, 60s. I always tell George this, like, I see people today, the way that they are dressed. I hate saying this. I feel like everyone is just so laid back, so like blah, like they don't care.
Yeah.
And I miss that whole like
Dressing
the men
up
used
to
to
go
dress
out.
up. They used to wear their top hats. They used to wear their suits. They used to like really care what they looked like in public. Same with the women, because now you'll see like everybody just doesn't care.
No.
So I guess those are always my inspirations. Like whenever I try to like refer to my own fashion looks, I always kind of think of that. George always says to me, he's like, you're always dressed up. Like, you always have your hair done or your makeup done. Trust me, there's days that I'm looking like hell. But honestly, I love the idea of just, like, getting up every day, getting prepared, looking your best self.
What about, like, designers, let's say?
Designers, I love Versace. Donatella Versace, if you are ever watching this, I love you to pieces. You are a boss. I love her. And I love just like independent brands that are coming out. I love designers. Even when I was in fashion school, all the designers that would come out and give their work, so much inspiration there. And now some of them are like, you know, really up in the fashion scene. Some people are just doing their own thing and still exploring what they like.
I've never met, but I know the Versace. Where I used to live in Miami for a little bit, and I remember back then. Even so, you know, you have right on Main Street over there. You have Versace's house, and everybody. It's still a staple and all that. But I remember it was very, very known that Versace was an influence in Miami.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Big time. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at how I'm gleaming from all the sweat.
I know. I'm sweating too. Like, what's going on in here?
I don't know.
Let's see if we got any questions here on this.
Yeah,
phone.
boys. Do you see anything? No. Are they sleeping back there? Our PAs are fired, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you see any? Well, I don't think there are any questions right now. I would see it coming down right there. So far, nothing, but that's okay. In the meantime, I have a lot of questions, and if you want whatever's on your mind, you're welcome to say.
Yeah.
This is so. I'll explain to the viewers that just got on through Marianna.
John's got a question.
Who, my brother John?
Yeah.
My brother John is pretty
John.
much a host like us. So
John wants to know what you think of his wardrobe, Marianna.
My wardrobe?
No, John's wardrobe.
Oh.
His wardrobe?
I mean, I haven't really seen you, John, that much to like even comment, but I always think you look awesome. I mean,
John, you dress like a homeless man, John. John,
no,
you're a homeless.
don't say that.
No, he has style. Look, I'll give
you.
it.
Got
my
that
brother's
swag,
got style.
John.
Yeah,
you got that swag, and you know what I think with men a lot, they kind of forget that swag. Like, doesn't matter if you kind of want to be casual, you still got to carry that swag. No
accessorize.
Yeah, accessorize.
I wear bracelets. I don't have any on. I like to accessorize. I always wear my chain. John, he's kind of like that too. He can pull off a fedora.
Yeah.
He wears the fedora pretty
Love that
well
look.
out of all of
Love
us.
that look.
Yeah, you do well, John. Thanks for the. I don't know if that was even a question. It was kind of like more about you, wasn't it? So
yeah,
it was
I mean, it's supposed to be about me.
You're
I'm the female.
Yes,
Come on now.
your fiance Tiffany has amazing fashion sense.
Love you, Tiffany.
So now maybe you'll dress a little better too, you know, because now she's.
Well, the women always make the men dress a certain way. I feel like
this
when I
is
met George, sorry George to put you on blast, but I always used to say his fashion was a little bit of a struggle.
Damn,
like
George.
It was.
You're in the same room
Sorry,
and she's
babe,
talking
love
like
you,
that, dude.
but
Yeah.
you know it. I mean,
that's bullshit.
it was a little bit. I mean, you had some fashion.
I wish
sense,
I had a picture of him while he's talking, so I just hold it up and.
And I have a thing for like scruff.
Yeah.
And when I first met George, he was like clean shaven.
Always, yeah.
And
yeah, that's true.
Wasn't he? He's trying to convince me that he always had scruff.
Well, once in a while, he could grow a beard. Look, look, this is only 3 days for me. That's how fast I grow beards. No joke. Hey, if you were watching yesterday, yeah, right. If you were watching yesterday to today, I was putting the Instagram video that I did yesterday with my guest, by the way, Alex Sakanikas, the comedian. It was hilarious. We had a good time.
So
if
funny.
you're watching, it was fun. But I was putting it on my my computer so that I could download it, and I was looking, and I looked today, and I'm like, my beard has grown thicker in like not even 1 day. It's pretty sad.
So it's Greek genes.
Yeah, it is. Somebody's saying hi. Is that Yanula? I could see. Yeah. Hey, Joanna. Hey, what's up? How are you? It's Petro's sister. I don't know if you've ever met her. She's a sweetheart. A lot of Greeks in this room because, you know, obviously we're Greek, but, you know, we like all sorts of people. So whoever's out there, come on in, say hello. There'll be more and more of these. This is only the beginning. Get to know Marianna, everything on her. So I was checking out your page.
Yeah.
It's very, best word to say, sleek. I like it. I love
clean look, very.
Yeah.
When I first started my Instagram, I had like no clue about Instagram. I had no idea.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but I knew that I wanted to be on Instagram and showing my looks, showing what inspires me, what I like to eat, and so forth. But I think that with Instagram, the platform is so... How do you say it? Like, you can be somebody that's just starting out and you can grow into something like so crazy. I follow bloggers who they have the same struggle. They say like, I started with something so small, my outfits were so basic. And I think with Instagram, especially if you're in fashion, you have to kind of have a theme.
Right.
You have to, I think another big thing is engagement. You have to engage with the people that are on your page in order to create a following. People want to know you're real. People want to know that you're authentic.
We are.
They don't want to just see like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm posing in a picture, because that's only such a small part of your life. You know, that's not what I'm doing all the time. You know, you work your 9 to 5s. You're hustling. You know, I always say I'm a hustler. I do like 5 different things at once. But my passion is, fashion. That's why I try to post.
See, here's the thing. When it comes to any kind of life, Instagram world, let's use that for example. Let's say you're totally oblivious of it. I mean, for me, I know that, I'm an entertainer, so you need all sorts of social media platforms. I was talking about this with my friend Dave on the other show. And the thing is that when you're on these different platforms, you could be this perfect looking thing on a picture.
Yeah.
And then you do a video. Me and my situation, you look at my page, mine's just out there. Mine's very raw. I don't care this and that, but I'm showing myself because I'm kind of a product. You're showing the fashion.
Right.
At the same time, you are a real person. So if somebody says, "Wow, that's so beautiful. You look beautiful in it,"
right.
and all you put is a heart, okay, you responded to them. But then
But
you
it's
put, "Hey, Miss C, whoever her name is, I appreciate that. Check me out." This and that. And now they're like, "Wow, you specifically got to me."
Yeah.
That's a big deal. I think that makes it in this world. And the thing is, we're both, I guess what I'm doing is a form of vlogging, whatever you want to. And I've been pursuing my career for a long time. You've been in fashion for a long time, and we're at certain levels. Tomorrow could be a different thing, but it's a process. So you guys are watching it as it's happening. As I have 3 screens put up.
I know.
We got another question, guys. This one's from Marianna as well.
Okay, go ahead. Who's it from?
It's from Liv J. Wilson, one of Marianna's followers.
Okay.
She wants to know what's your favorite fall trend.
Oh my God.
That's a good question. Very good question.
Thank you, Liv. Honestly, I was just thinking about this earlier. I love all the prints that you're seeing. So the flower prints right now, especially for fall, which you would never see that. Sorry, for fall, you would normally see that in spring, summer. Sorry, I'm kind of getting a little detailed crazy with you right now. But
no, that's awesome.
The other night, George and I, we just went to his cousin's, what was it, her 30th birthday. And I went to Zara. Everything was prints. Floral print, checkers, anything you can think of. So that's seriously super hot right now. Men and women, go ahead and get yourself some type of printed shirt, pant. Don't be scared. Don't be shy.
For guys too, you suggest us to get like flowers on my shirt?
Yes, you should have seen George's shirt. Honestly, don't you see all these rappers and all these basketball players that are doing that print?
There's certain styles that I won't really
What is your style like?
Honestly, what I love jeans, t-shirts, and sneakers. And I mean, no, but I like to wear nice things.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. But I don't know if it depends. I would have to see it. Like I'm envisioning what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. For women, I could totally see it.
Oh yeah.
For men, when you're saying rappers and basketball stars, this and that, for me, along the lines of that, I kind of have a vision of not really my style kind of thing, George, we're going to have to see your picture. I'm going to have to prove and see how you look. Did he look pretty?
Check it out. He looked amazing. My Poochie looked amazing.
Do you ever put your husband on your Instagram page?
No, because it's personal. Okay. Anything personal, I don't put on my Instagram.
I agree.
That's another big tip. If you guys are trying to be on Instagram, focus in your
what
kind
you're
of
doing,
target.
in your field,
Yeah, if I'm just fashion, focus on fashion. I rarely put anything personal. I don't put my family, husband, nothing like that.
Yeah, me as well. I mean, I put some things here and there that have to, if it has to do with my brothers, and lately because of this show, the RecKLess Reglis effect. I know Johnny and Chris, you want to do a show together, I'm totally about it. Imagine having us 3 in a room. It'd be just hilarious. Yeah, but very fun. But yeah, ultimately for me as well, it's all about my stuff.
Yeah.
But I understand that because unfortunately, that's another crazy thing, and now talk about that. I always go back to that. Mm-hmm. It gets detailed where it doesn't matter what, somebody's going to find you. Somebody's going to know about your personal life. Like it or not, it's going to happen. There's nothing you could really do about that. But was there another question, George? I saw something on Mariana's phone. No? You didn't see that?
Sorry, guys. Got to get up really quick. No. So people are joining in on this one, but no questions yet.
It's okay. It's also okay. The timing, too.
It's a little late.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It is, Tuesday before, so a lot of people, yeah, they're in bed. Last day of work tomorrow, and then Thursday's Thanksgiving.
Can you believe it? Already Thursday. I can't wait.
So what do you? I guess we usually I was gonna leave that
question from Mariana.
go on, George. Yes.
This is from.
I'll take it.
Rosa.
Okay, I can't see it.
What's a big fall fashion no-no?
Rosa from hey Rosa, it's my friend from I don't know if you met her.
No,
Rosa Frausto, is that you?
Wait, yes, I have met her. Wait, is she from LA?
She's from Chicago, but she lives
She
in LA.
lived in LA?
Yes, she was my roommate
Oh
for
my
a little
God,
bit.
I
Yeah.
think you remember me. I totally remember you. She was
Rosa,
so
she's
cute.
the sweetest girl in the world.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
She's an actress.
I know,
Check
I
her out
remember,
too.
I
Check out
remember.
Rosa. Is that right? Yeah. Is she answering?
Yes.
Yes, it's her.
What's
Yes.
up?
Hi, how are
She's.
you?
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I totally
that
remember
you're
you. You're the cutest.
She's been trying to get on. She's like, every time you have a live, I miss it. So I'm
Oh,
glad because now
really?
you know Marianna too. So go ahead, answer your question. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
but I
what
was
was
just
it? What's a
happy.
big fall fashion no-no? Ooh, fashion no-no for fall. I guess I would
Wearing
say
pajamas.
like a lot of color. Like I don't really like when I see like too many bright colors in fall. Like I kind of see some people wearing a lot of yellow, like bright yellows or oranges. I kind of think when you're in fall, you should stick with neutrals or dark colors. That's just me. Okay, you could wear occasional whites. I mean, I'm wearing white right now, but try to stay away from really bright colors. It's just not a good look
So
for fall.
no pastels.
Yeah,
No pastels.
stay away from that.
No,
You want to
no,
go with the
pastels.
seasons. You want to, experience each season the way it's supposed to be. Fall, wear your neutrals, your darks, wear your coats, your scarves, your beautiful hats if you're in cold weather, your boots especially. Now, if you're in Cali, it's a different story.
Yeah,
because we
what
don't
do you
have
do?
cold weather there.
What do you do? Okay, so now you're talking about, that's a good one. So you're talking about weather for specific areas. We're in Chicago. It might snow tomorrow. What about like West Coast where it's always hot?
I mean, when I
lucky
was living in
bastards.
Cali, I was always wearing like ripped jeans, cute tanks, cute like little like sundresses, things like that. But I never have really liked color in general. I always stick, like I said, with
basic-
a neutral.
basic
with base.
things,
I'm
yeah.
pretty basic.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, and that's to
basic.
Alex. If you're watching, I'm basic. So, I always think that it's always more flattering on people as well to stick with neutral colors. I don't know. I think it's always just better that way.
Well, I'm happy. Thanks, Rosa, for asking a question.
Thank
and
you, Rosa.
Finally getting on because, like I said, I haven't talked to her and her. Say hi to your brother Juan and all those guys out there. I haven't talked to them in a long time. So, if you want to move that a little bit back, you can. I don't think it'll fall. If it does,
You know what? It's good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're doing is, like I said, we have 3 camera setups,
I
and
know,
right
sorry,
here
guys.
we're trying to
Alright,
see
I have
what it's
another
saying.
Question.
Go on.
Liv
Oh, this.
J. Wilson, what are your favorite stores to shop at?
Say the name again.
Liv J. Wilson.
Liv J. Wilson. Oh, that's the one from before. Okay.
Hi, Liv again. My favorite stores are Zara. Everybody knows I'm addicted to Zara because it's affordable and you just find everything that you ever need. And then I guess like an online store that I could say is JLux. I love JLux. It's very contemporary, very modern, and honestly their price points are amazing. You can find like a chic, beautiful, well-made dress for like $25 and their stuff is top notch.
So are those places for men too?
Well, Zara, as we know, yes, but JLux, no. For women only. For men, I would say if you want to stay on a budget and still look good online, ASOS, however you want to call it, they have amazing stuff. Their stuff is like usually like $40 for like a, what do you call it, a button down, like jeans around that same price, and you get it like within a week.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that where you shop, George? What do you shop?
Zara.
George is at Zara.
Zara.
George is a Zara boy.
Zara. What
George
up?
doesn't like fit in anything else, I feel like. Or he won't even go on.
She's saying you're fat, bro.
No, I'm not saying that, but George is very picky.
No.
George is pickier than I am, honestly.
You are kind of a prima donna, bro. What's up?
So, Mariana, what are your favorite purses and handbags
They just cut you off.
from Joanne?
Joanna. She,
Joanna? My cousin Joanna?
No,
no,
Petro's sister.
it's
Joanna.
Petro's sister.
Hi, Petro's sister. What are my favorite handbags, like designer-wise?
Handbags and purses.
Brand-wise?
Sure.
Oh God. To be honest with you, I know this might sound cliche, but I love Michael Kors. And I'll tell you why. Because I always feel like he makes classic shapes and they're not super expensive. They're very affordable and I think they always look chic. Now, if you want to go for more expensive, I'm a Prada girl. I love Prada and handbags. They're always well made. They
Prada,
last
yeah.
you for like 10 years if you really want to do that kind of investment. But I'm always the kind of girl that likes high-low fashion. Like, I'll splurge on handbags, let's say, but my clothes will be like Forever 21, Zara, H&M, things like that.
So basically, Zara, if you're listeing,
Zara, contact me.
Yeah, seriously, we're giving you great promo here for the people that are watching. So, what I was gonna ask is, so you got those name brands that we know.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm on a low budget and I just want a guy or girl, doesn't matter what, just moved, okay, this is a good scenario because I have a lot of friends like that, just moved to Chicago, which is a big city, or LA, New York, from a small little city in the Midwest, whatever, and they're on a low budget and they want to get an outfit and they want to just look like they could afford certain things because unfortunately some clothing
of course.
Is a little expensive. What would you suggest?
I know this sounds kind of crazy. When I was in fashion school and I was like obsessed with everything, I would go to Goodwill.
Yeah.
A lot. Honestly, and I still go to Goodwill.
Plato's Closet, those type of places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or any thrift shop, vintage stores,
Yeah.
you will find like these beautiful Chanel pieces. And honestly, it's so weird. Like 3 months ago, I went and I found a Chanel dress. You guys, I bought it for like $70.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
can see that.
if you want to look amazing, I think those are great places to go. And then again, today with the stores, like we said, like Forever 21, H&M, I mean,
yeah, they're cheap
I go
enough,
there
yeah.
all the time. I love there. I find cute
Yeah.
dresses there all the time, cute outfits, and people are always like, "Oh, what are you wearing?" I'm like,
You
top
want-
$10, jeans $20.
You want to hear my believe it or not, my favorite place to shop is Target. You know
I
why?
love Target, too. I love Target.
Because Massimo, depending on how you want to
Massimo,
say
yeah.
it, he's probably my favorite designer. So if you're listening, I love your stuff. I wear everything you have. So
Sponsor
I mean,
him.
yeah, that'd be great. No, but I mean, like places like Target.
Yeah,
What's
Target.
another one? TJ Maxx,
I hate
stuff like that. I mean, you could
Walmart. I'm sorry, Walmart.
Walmart, you
for the
can't.
basics
No,
is the
you can't.
bomb. I'm sorry. No,
I thought.
love Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never been to Walmart
Whenever
to try
I
shopping
go to,
for clothing.
oh my god, Tryfon. I'm sorry, a little plug here. Whenever I go to Greece and I need like basic tees
Oh,
or
okay,
like
okay.
leggings, things like that, which girls are obsessed with, you need like 3 of those a day. You go to Walmart.
Walmart.
You don't mess around.
Okay,
No, I'm
Walmart.
serious.
No, I believe you. Walmart. So Walmart. You remember Sears? I miss not Sears. And
Sears.
like what's the other one? No,
JCPenney.
Venture. Now I'm dating
Venture.
myself. This is probably a
Oh,
middle.
God.
If you guys remember Venture, yeah. Or what's service merchandise? But that was just for merchandise. So yeah.
Montgomery Ward.
Oh yeah, that's
Another big Midwest thing I feel like is what was I saying, George? The other day? Lord and Taylor. We don't
Yeah.
have that on the West Coast.
Yeah, Lord and Taylor. That's a good one. Macy's, but that's all
Macy's,
over, right?
yeah.
Well, I mean, here in the city, you can find anything. And by me, where I live, there's a lot of thrift shops, and I agree with you
love
there.
'em.
You could find.
I love 'em.
I mean, like, Halloween just passed. People were like, what do I get? I want to. We went to a Halloween party. They wanted to get dressed up. I'm like, just go to a thrift shop. You can
Yeah.
find everything there.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
amazing, yeah. So what else? Nobody's answering, really? I know it's late, basically, and your sister's not up.
My sister's
probably-
not up. What's up, Melina?
She
Where
probably.
are you?
She overslept. You got to call her.
Wait, George, what time is it right now? Wait, it's 10:30, so
It's
6:30. She's not awake. This
No.
girl's not awake.
She's not. She
She's
wakes up,
sleeping
rolls
in.
out of bed, and just goes straight to work, right?
Yeah, she goes straight to the gas station with a bun, that Fredo, you know.
Oh, Fredo, let's
Oh
talk
my
about
God,
coffee.
I
Man, I
miss
miss
that.
coffee. I want coffee so bad.
I know, but that's okay.
After the
That's
holidays,
okay.
after the holidays, we'll do
Wait,
it.
let me see something here. Who's on there? Krista. Hi, Krista.
Hi, Krista.
I love her.
Are these Instagram followers that you know personally, or are they just mostly through?
Okay, well, I have a pretty good following here in Chicago. Whenever I do Instagram, all my hashtags are always like Chicago blogger, Chicago fashion, Chicago whatever.
Yeah, I have to do that
Because I
more.
think it's important to connect with
Yeah, your people.
your people,
Yeah,
your
around here.
area. Granted, I'm not from here. I've been living here in what now? 8 years?
Yeah,
Jesus.
a good chunk.
Yeah, 8 years. And
Yeah.
every time a year passes, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel like I just met George, but
Yeah.
we're almost going on a decade together, which is crazy.
Aww.
Oh, so freaking cute.
And you guys got married last summer, no?
Yep.
It was a
August.
beautiful wedding. Beautiful wedding.
Yeah, it was
I was
gorgeous.
not there, but it was in Greece, and I saw pictures. It was
Yeah,
pretty.
it was fun.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Are you guys going to Greece this summer?
I'm trying. Hopefully, my sister gets married.
Oh, yeah, she's engaged, right?
Yeah,
no?
well, she's married legally here in America.
Ah, okay.
And so her husband, I'm saying husband now, wow, that's so weird. He works for the Greek, how do you say the listeria in English?
The
Dang it.
listeria.
Sorry, guys.
it's all right.
It's like, he's a firefighter for
Yeah.
like the Greek petrol.
Oil field.
Oil fields, yeah. He wants to move here. They want to move here. She's from
Oh,
here. So they're trying
Where,
to...
to California? Or
Yeah, to California.
Because your brother's out there too,
My
right?
brother's there. My sister-in-law, Harriet,
Yeah.
if you guys are watching.
Hello.
Just love you.
Hello.
You remember Try?
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Try. Remember Try?
So-
Yeah. Well, yeah, I haven't been to California in a long time. I
Wait,
haven't been
when
to
was the
Greece
last
in a long
time you went?
When I moved back.
How long has that been?
2012.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So I lived there. I moved here, back where I'm from, 2012, and I haven't been back since. All my friends are like, when you coming? But then even I lived in Miami for a little bit. All my friends are, when you coming there?
I forgot that you lived in Miami too.
Yeah, and I haven't been to Greece since I was like 11. So all my family was like, when you going there?
Oh my god.
So I think next year for sure, somehow, some way, I have to go to Greece.
You gotta make it happen.
I have to go to Greece because the reason is that I have some things I want to go see and take care of over there. And then in the meantime, you know, I mean, I'm in my 30s now, and I haven't been since I was 11. So I like to meet some nice Greek girls. Hello.
I know. Do you want to get married? Try like
no. Whoa.
Oh my god! Don't.
You want me to sweat some more?
Okay, it's a general question.
No, listen. Here's the deal. It keeps coming up. It's funny.
Wait, not with me.
No, not with you. I'm saying in general. It keeps coming up.
Do people bug you all the time?
Oh yeah. Because first of all, I love you, Marianna, but you're already married to my buddy George. That's just wrong.
I mean, if I didn't meet George, to be honest, I'd probably be single because I always like being single and doing my own thing.
You have to find the right guy.
Yeah.
You found that guy.
Yeah,
and he's okay. George, you're all right. You're all right out there.
George says that I found him, but I mean,
no, I think
what's the story
I want to remember. You guys, didn't you find each other online? You don't have to say too much. We don't have to get into it. But
I'm not ashamed of anything because I know what I like.
No, but it's okay. You found each other online, right?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, long story short, my cousin, if you're watching, or I don't even remember.
Hi,
At the time, she was talking to someone,
Joanna.
and it was George's cousin, and I saw a picture of George on Facebook, and I was like, dang, he's fine.
He's fine.
And I just messaged him
on
Facebook.
That booty. Yeah.
And from there, it's history. We met, and that was it.
And actually, you guys had a vacation time when I was in LA. I remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's when
I'll never forget. I came, and you guys were all together, all three of you goons.
Yeah.
And George was wasted. And the whole time I was talking to Chris. Remember Chris?
I do.
And I was talking to Chris because George, I don't know if he was nervous or I don't know what it was, even though George says I was nervous, but...
Nah, I would say George probably
George was nervous.
Yeah, sorry George, I'm calling you out. I'm pretty sure she was too, but if you were drunk, you were probably like, I don't want to talk to her, bro. Okay.
We got wasted on the airplane.
Yeah, that's really obvious. You were done.
They came, so my brother and George came to LA for two reasons. George came to see Marianna, my brother came to see me, they all came to see us.
See you too,
Yeah, whatever. Right. He shows up by the end. By the way, everyone that's watching, at the end of this, I'll show you their faces real quick. I'll just bring them in so you know who they are. But I mean, George is like my little brother that I never wanted, just like my other real little brother that I never wanted. But they came to see me. And at the same time, he's like, yeah, I'm here to meet this girl, Marianna, kind of thing. I'm like, oh, that's why you really came. But it was fun. It was nice. It was cute. So I was involved with, like, your young romance. It was beautiful.
We were babies.
So now to bring it back to me,
yes,
that's what I'd want. But it hasn't happened only because it's just not the right time. I look, in our culture, like it or not, I'm too old. Oh, you should be married. You should have 17 kids already. 17. Yeah, maybe. 17 always is my number. It always 17. Pops up. I have no, not 70. I don't know.
17, honey.
If that get one. So, but the thing is that I just, I've tried here and there. There's nothing wrong with it. When it happens, it happens. But right now, I'm really, really focused on myself.
Yeah.
And sometimes, if I do date, I bring those girls into that world, and they're cool with it for a week or two, and then after that, they're like, what do you mean you're going to go lock yourself in your room for like a week or two and paint and draw and do all these things and write? And they don't understand, and I don't expect them to.
Right.
But when it's time and it happens,
the
person will understand. In the meantime, I'm going to go to Greece, get a couple chickens, a couple goats, and see if I can buy... Don't they still do that in the villages? Here, I have 5 goats, okay? I have 5 goats, 2 chickens. I want your woman.
Well, the more sheep you have, the more that women want.
Yeah, well, I have no sheep. I have 2 brothers. Chris is available. I'll pawn him off. You want to go to Greece, Chris?
Chris, let's go.
Maybe.
All right.
Anyways, but
so what's
Jason, your buddy Jason Scissorhand 234 says, this is great. I'm at my salon having a drink and continue writing the book while I have my headphones in. and enjoying your show.
So
Awesome.
I plugged him yesterday. So I don't know if you ever met my buddy Jason.
I don't think so. Hi, Jason.
He's a hairstylist. He just opened up his own salon. It's a private salon. So in other words, he has a room, a chair, basically in a private area where it's only by appointments only. He just opened up.
Good
It's
for
in
you.
Schaumburg. It's called Sheer Vanity. So if you ever wanted, if you're ever interested.
Do you do women's hair?
He especially does.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Wait, yeah, women's, men's, right? Don't you do all that, Jay? Answer me now. But this guy and myself and another friend of ours, we moved to Miami together. So he
Right.
lived with me in Miami, and then he came back here. So he's really artistic. He's writing a book about his adventures. This guy, you want to hear stories, man? Holy
I'm
cow!
down for stories,
Yeah, this
always.
guy has a book in training. I mean, as soon as it's all ready and done, you guys got to buy it because I'm in most of those stories, I think, too, right? So
Oh my
so I
God.
can imagine. I need to write a book
I
as
wonder
well.
what kind of stories these are. Like, I need to.
They're not totally PG, but some
mean,
are, you know.
How bad could they possibly be?
Well, there's some times we've had, isn't there, Jason?
Wait,
But, yeah.
Jason, do
Yeah.
you do women's hair?
Did he respond?
Did he respond?
No, he doesn't.
No, he
Oh,
will.
okay.
He's drinking right now too, so he's probably like,
Wait,
okay.
side note, Try.
Yeah.
So what's the longest relationship that you've been in? I want to know. I'm so curious
Uh,
now.
It's gonna make me look
And
like a
is she-
scumbag.
No, it's not. I'm
6
I
months.
mean,
Six-
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Well, that's not bad.
And
I
I've had like a handful, like of really, really close.
I know one girl
yeah,
that you dated.
Yeah. Well,
back in the day.
yeah, but that wasn't that long. And then there was that wasn't as serious as the other ones. The other ones I had like when I was younger, really good girls, and you know, I'm happy that it worked out the way it did because the girls that I was dating, they're in better relationships, I think, that I
Right.
could provide it because it wasn't meant to be. But for me, it's like I feel it right away. I don't
If
know.
you like somebody
Yeah,
around.
just why waste your time of even like dating a person if right away you're just kind of like something's off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If obviously you compromise, obviously you get to certain points where you're like, yeah, this makes sense, that doesn't, but we could work with it. You could compromise, but if it's right off the bat, no, I just can't. And with the girls that I did have those close relationships, it was more me than them. It literally was where I was like, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
because
You gave the line.
because but it was because
But it's the truth.
even back then, I mean, all my life I've wanted to be a guy that could do what he wants and get up and go whenever he needs to. And you can't do that when all of a sudden you're dating somebody. They're like, well, where are you going?
Right,
You're
it's
gonna
hard.
move to first time. You're gonna move to Miami. Well, I'm from here. Okay, then I'm in Miami. You're gonna move to LA. So it's like it doesn't work
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
difficult. It's hard
you
to
know?
hold down a relationship
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, but we'll see. In the meantime, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Just meeting people and doing my thing. And when that one, I said, the girl that locks me down has to be just as crazy and could deal with my craziness. Period.
She has to be a free
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah,
So if the ladies are
exactly. That's a
watching,
good one. Hello,
Free
ladies.
spirit.
Hello. Always becoming a dating thing, man. Every time I do a
always trying to
live,
hook this guy up,
everybody's like, "So you're not dating anyone?" I mean, it's not a bad thing. I feel the love. That's a beautiful thing that people are like, they're interested to get me involved with somebody. But it's always like, I think that's it. When it comes to everything else, people don't really understand the other side of me.
It has to be natural, though. You
Yeah,
can't force
yeah,
it. When you
yeah.
force it, it's no good.
It's not.
It's
but
a win.
but there's some stuff going on. So there's stuff on my Instagram and Mariana's Instagram. Are you guys watching both of them?
Mine is negative right now.
Yeah.
Chris, go on mine because there's some questions on mine.
It was just Jason saying, thanks, you have a brother blushing. He says, and yes, there are a few stories. And yes, I do women's hair.
He does. He
Awesome.
does.
Might have to come.
And he's
visit
really,
you.
really good. And I mean, the guy's like one of my closest friends. He's a good guy. We went to high school together, and we're still friends.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never met him.
Yeah, he's. We have a lot of stories from Miami. We still have a lot of stories whenever we get together here. So I'm pretty sure you've been to the family parties that we used to
Yeah, oh,
have.
yeah.
He's always there too. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the dating side of me. Back to Mariana. So what else? What's going on with?
Back to Mariana.
Yes, what's going on? Well, this is the show that I'm
Laura
hosting.
says hello.
Who says?
Hi, Tony.
Tony Lurs.
Love
Oh,
you.
Tony Luris.
I
Oh.
haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been, my friend? Oh, you were just in my hometown. Well,
He was in the
in
Greece?
LA.
Oh, he was in LA.
Well, not necessarily my hometown,
oh.
but my area.
Ah, you went
I
to the
wouldn't
Los
say.
Angeles. What were you doing there, Tony? Huh?
Whose phone is he on? I can't see.
It's probably yours.
No, I think yours.
Is that mine? What are you saying,
see.
buddy? Yeah, mine is right there.
John
And then
just said, "Is that Steve Bartman on your wall?"
Steve Bartman. All right, so let me right here.
Assuming he's talking about the one at the top.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
No, I just wanted to press it really quick. I wanted to see
so
something.
you can move that so it could show a little bit more. I don't think
It's
it'll
fine.
fall.
No, it's fine.
I'll tell you if it starts scrolling. So no, that's me back in college. I used to do photography, and
Oh
somebody,
my gosh.
yeah, you could tell, right? It's like so.
What is going on there?
But somebody
Try?
took a
What
picture
look
of me.
is this? What's
Somebody,
going on?
it just a candid look. Somebody took a picture of me, and that's what it was. So here's the thing: everybody's been making fun of me of this wall. I put together this makeshift studio. I've only had you're my
It's actually
official
really
fifth.
cool in here.
Thank you. And I have another studio next door where the other two goons are hanging out. So I put this makeshift thing together. You're my fifth and final interview for this series.
Yes.
And what's going to happen is I'm going to change it up. What I did was, I'll get deep, and it's kind of like my own thing, but I put stuff up that
Yeah.
influence me and that kind of make me kind of inspired, and it's mostly my family as well as myself. I got to inspire myself, so I look at these old pictures and I laugh at it, so I throw them up, and that's what it is. It is not Steve Bartman, it's Tryfon Reglis. And I have a T hat.
That's so funny.
you
How
know,
old
so-
are you there?
20, 21.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're a
21.
baby there.
Yeah, I had the. You remember fucking Nike sideburns?
Those were so
Yeah.
in
If you
style.
you could see him right there. You see him?
I definitely see
So
them. They're
there's
super
this Greek
tiny.
singer. He's a huge star in Greece. His name is Notis Fakinakis, not Saganakis, and he used to do the sideburns that were like straight arrows going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that too. It was kinda-
Yeah. Oh my god, so
what kind of-
crazy. What we
fashion,
see.
right? Fashion.
It's fashion.
Yes,
I mean,
it's
is.
always fashion.
And then we just copy it.
Yes.
And, you know, it just takes one person to set that trend. and
Yes,
then
yes.
The rest of
By
us
the way,
follow.
I wanted to show for those fashion. Can you do that? There's probably her shoes are
Oh,
really
I
badass.
can't. Can't see it. Somebody would
There-
have to scroll
how
down.
would I-
PA.
Yeah. So her shoes, maybe
They
we'll
look-
show pictures of them later, but basically they remind me of like Converse. That's what they kind of look like.
Converse
Yeah,
slash boxer shoes.
Yeah. Like here, I'm gonna move my phone, everyone, just so you see the shoes real quick. These are
They're
these
really
are,
comfortable.
look at this.
too.
Look at the shoes. Can you see them?
And then let's do a little side view.
Yeah, look at that. That's fashion, baby, right?
Woo, woo, woo,
Yeah,
woo.
that's funny, huh? So
Love
when
it.
I saw those, I was like, those are pretty badass. Because they're if I was a woman and I was dressing
Oh,
in high heels,
Anna
I'd probably be
and
because
Gigi.
I love sneakers. I love Converse, that style.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, that's what I thought. So for you fashion followers of Marianna on her Instagram, unfortunately that was on mine. So you could always watch it
Oh,
afterwards.
they see mine all the time.
Yeah. So
I post like a
so it's
crazy lady.
it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, have you ever had pictures of those in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, I
cool.
just had them last
Very cool.
week. I got a good response on them.
Very cool.
Thank you guys for loving my posts.
Do you do guy pictures, or I know it's mostly of your style
Just
with
of
you
me.
and yeah.
Mhm.
So I was looking at your posts of other people posting for you. I'm trying to remember how this works in Instagram. When other
We have
people
a
like,
question. Why are tight jeans a thing for men?
why or what?
Tight jeans.
From who?
Vasilkus.
Oh, Vasil Kus. Oh, the I know what you're talking. Oh, what's up,
Why
Belly?
are tight
the
jeans
tight
a
ones.
thing for men?
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, I never really understood the super tight jeans. I like it when I see men. Let me see your jeans. Get up.
Mine are kind of tight, but not that. This is the
Listen,
tightest ones
listen,
I own.
I don't believe. Okay, yours is normal jeans, straight leg, normal. When you start seeing
Oh, that
the
hurt.
jeans, what do they call like sir jeans?
the
When
ones
they're,
that
like,
snug your balls and
I
you
don't
can't
like that.
breathe.
I'm
Me
sorry.
neither.
Skinny jeans.
skinny jeans. I
Yes.
don't like that. I like skinny
Those are
pants,
bad.
but not to the extreme. Because you
Bad.
see sometimes like literally they're super glued to your leg.
Those are-
I don't like that.
I feel like-
I don't like that. I never understood that trend. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it fitted, but not.
From
skin
a health
tight.
standpoint, that cannot be good for the babies. I mean, that can't.
I
There's no
mean,
way.
I don't know.
You're telling me that you're gonna be like, and then it's just not good. That's my personal opinion, but that's why I can never. I have one pair of very kind of tight jeans for me, and they don't do that, and
Yeah.
they don't ride up where they're like painted on. It's not right. It's just
No, it's
wrong.
too tight. Don't go for that look.
No,
you
don't do
guys.
it. Don't do it. Do it.
I mean,
Hey,
it
go ahead. Go ahead.
might be a super Greek thing. Like when you go to Greece, you see guys.
Oh
that
man,
wear
I don't understand
super
that.
tight pants.
Tight shirts where they're showing. Look, my man boobs. I'd be like
Yeah,
this.
you see pecs a lot.
This
and
is the tightest shirts I'd wear, and even this I feel like it's still
But you
small.
know what? Like
but
my cousins, if they were to see like more like baggier
Yeah.
jeans,
Yeah.
they would think like, "Why are you wearing that?"
yeah, they'd be like,
"What's
they
going
they,
on?"
they think you're homeless. So like,
Yeah,
why you
exactly.
can't afford jeans. But let me
It's
tell
too
you,
oversized.
Billy, my opinion is if you're into those things, do what you got to do. But just
Yeah.
remember, you're suffocating the babies. That's what I think.
Just don't wear them too tight.
Can't be good for the babies. It can't.
Jay RecKLess would like to know if men can have camel toes.
Oh my God!
Of course you would, and probably if you're suffocating the babies and it goes in between the bolaka, and it's like
too tight, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
But you know what? Now that you said that, JR, I'm sorry. I see guys actually that do wear their jeans very tight there, and all you see is an outline. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too graphic, but that's so gross.
Of their dongi.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Yeah,
guys.
bro.
I'm sorry.
Bro, don't do it. I'm telling you, it's for the babies.
Sorry.
Think about it.
It's equally as gross.
You want to? Hey, you know what? Let's say you're a guy. You had a couple kids. Then don't worry about it. But if you're trying to have kids, that's from my
Whatever.
my
it is what it is.
yeah. So let's move on. So tight jeans and yeah.
Desan Padilla likes your shoes, Mariana.
Thank you.
They're really nice, right?
I appreciate the love.
She wants them.
She wants them.
Oh, you can have them. You can have them.
Ooh.
Honestly.
Where did you get them?
You guys, I bought these from Akira. By the way,
Oh,
Akira is a
it's down the
Chicago
street.
brand here.
Yeah.
When I first moved here, that's another place that you guys should go shopping at.
That's a great.
I wear
great
Akira all the time. They're affordable. They're amazing. Bought these from Akira. You guys, $15. They were on sale.
Yeah.
I should have bought more, but anyways, it's a long story. But they have the best shoes. Go there, Akira.
So I was lucky enough. I've lived in the city now for 2.5 years. Originally, my family's out in the suburbs, but
Yeah.
I'm born and raised Chicago, all that. So last year, or maybe a year and a half ago already, I met the owners of Akira. I went to their
Oh, really?
warehouse. Yeah, they have them. They're everywhere. First
Yeah.
of all, very nice guys. The one guy, there's like a group of them, but the one guy I met, I can't remember his name, and I'm sorry, but very cool. And he was saying how he just started this brand and it just blew up, and he just kept going. And literally, where I live, and I live in Lakeview, Wrigley area, there's an Akira like at every other corner.
I know,
There's
they're
like
everywhere.
4 just in this area
They're
alone.
everywhere.
And it's a great store.
It's the brand here.
And it is. And I'm talking about it as a guy that, I mean, like I said, my favorite store to buy clothes is Target because of Massimo. But,
Target.
I mean, Akira, I mean, the girls around here go crazy for it. And to be honest, if I was dating a girl and she had that kind of style, it's really, really nice. Really nice
I was
style.
going to say, what is your favorite, like, what's your style? Like, when you meet a girl, like, well, how do you want her to be dressed? Like,
back
do
to
you
me.
like, oh, yeah, I want to know. I mean, it's not just about me.
No,
It's
I
about
know.
you, too.
Yeah, but apparently it's been about what kind of girl am I going to find through the internet, right? So what it is like, I love your style. Your jeans are pretty ripped that I'm afraid that they're going to just rip
They
off.
are.
But that's,
They are. I was eating
Yeah.
at Golden Apple earlier, and I went like this.
Golden Apple,
You guys
24
should go.
hours, Lincoln Park, ask for Pete.
And all I kept thinking was, what if I make a sudden movement during this
Yeah.
thing and they just... and
Or
it's
you,
fun.
yeah, all of a
But
sudden.
I like super ripped jeans, so that's just...
I like that style. First of all, as a guy, just in general,
Yeah.
that wants a girl, I like a girl that could pull off sweats. I'm not saying that she has to look like she just got hit by a bus.
That's a trend
She's
now.
Yeah, but not all the time. It depends. Like, all right, for example, it's Saturday morning. We're going for brunch,
Right.
and you're gonna get dolled up, but you're not gonna put on a lot of makeup. You're
Right.
gonna put your hair up, but you're gonna wear some nice sweats. Not even the kind that looks like
Like
you had
Adidas
from high
sweats.
school, and you've had for 40 years. But whatever. And then when you're getting all dolled up, and you really put effort into it. I mean,
Yep.
a nice skirt. I'm a skirt guy. For girls.
You like those legs.
I like the legs. I like the booty. Okay, I like it. But
no, but I love that what you're saying now about the sweats. That's a big thing right now. Sweats trend. Is that how you say it?
the sweat trend.
With heels.
Yeah.
With heels.
But if you could, it depends on how you do it.
Or
If you
cool
put it together, it makes
sneakers.
sense. Yeah, sneakers like a girl. I like that kind of thing. But again, it has to look like she tried. It's not like these are my high school sweats that have stains on them.
Right.
That kind of thing.
Of course, yeah.
And I do love what are they called?
Leggings.
Yeah.
You like
Because
leggings
if
too?
if a girl has a nice body, yeah, of course. But if she's
Leggings are just easy. Out the door. You're done. How
Yeah.
many women love leggings? I just
Yeah.
want to know how many people.
are they? I've always wondered about them because
I
look.
love leggings. Too.
What's it?
I think
Men-
men
all
do
men-
like leggings.
But you must love them because I see like around this area. That's what everybody wears.
they're
It could be
cheap,
below,
too.
but it could be below zero, and people are wearing them. And I'm thinking,
Yeah, with us.
don't you get cold? I mean, come on, that's like you're wearing.
I
like,
mean, girls, when it comes to fashion and all the women that are watching, if you look good, you don't care if you're cold, you're hot, you're dying.
But it looks like they wear them all the time, and I'm thinking to myself, man, these chicks are probably really
they're
cold.
Comfortable,
But it's below zero, and you're wearing. But they got their boots on, so
yeah,
all right.
you got your Uggs on.
I don't get
a big
it.
LA thing that really bothers me now that I just said Uggs.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love you guys and whoever wears them. Still love you
Yeah.
guys, but I hate when I used to see mini skirts with
Uggs.
Uggs in LA.
Yeah, I've seen that look too.
I don't know.
But
Whatever
LA is a different world. I mean,
is.
LA. To be honest, if it happens in LA, it might end up happening here for second because it always goes there.
It always goes there
Yeah,
first, or New
but-
York first, I should say.
Yeah, both coasts,
Yeah.
and then Chicago is just kind of like a mix. See, we're diverse as a city, and then when it comes to fashion, we're kind of a mix of that too.
Yep.
So it just depends on where you go. Like different areas, like you go to Logan Square. Bucktown. I used to live in that area. Much different trend compared to where we're at.
Downtown.
What's that?
Streeterville. Downtown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Different trends.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. So I know a little bit about that. For me, like I said, if a girl's put together good or put together well, let me use proper English.
There you go.
Yeah, but like overall, if I'm going out with a girl and we're going out to a nice restaurant, she's got to get dressed up a little bit.
I
At the
agree.
same time, and no disrespect to even you, how you said,
Yeah.
I can't handle girls that have basically a suitcase with them. Michael Kors, huge bag, little
much.
bag, yeah. Like
Too
you
much.
go, what do you got in there?
No, I agree with that. No.
Sometimes they have a dog. What? But it's just too much. I don't.
More simple is better for you.
Yes, that's just me. But it also depends on the girl. There's a lot of
Totally
things. A lot
agree.
of things. That's a whole nother show. Any more questions that I saw some scrolling,
I see
boys?
people writing, but I can't see that far. I'm blind. What are you guys doing?
They're-
Slacking back there.
They're drinking right now. And
John Reglis wants to know what we going for brunch.
What?
when are you going to brunch, or when are we
where
going?
will you go for brunch?
Around here, there's a lot of good brunch places.
I'm not a big brunch person.
She's still sleeping, guys.
I'm
After
still
12:30,
sleeping.
then
Once it hits 12, no. For brunch, I don't know. What's a good
there's
place
a lot
to
of
go
places
to?
around here, but there's one that I like only because it's not too far, and I've gone there a couple times. It's called Hutch.
Hutch, never been there.
It's in I think that's technically Wrigleyville, Lakeview area. If you guys know, let me know. But there's a lot. Everything is brunch here.
Yeah.
In Chicago, especially the city around this area, you don't say, "Hey, what are we doing for coffee on the weekend?" You're saying, "Hey, where are we going for brunch?"
Yeah.
So it's a lot of brunch.
That's true. By the way, now that you said that, Chicago has the best food.
It's amazing.
When I first moved here, that's all I kept telling George.
What's your favorite? Okay, so let's talk Chicago real quick. What's your favorite food in Chicago of everything you could ever have?
Hot dog. Chicago hot dog.
Hot dog.
I know, that's so... I love
Cat-
Gene and Jude's. My
Okay.
favorite place. I went there on Sunday all alone because
Really?
George didn't want to come.
Oh God, it's so greasily disgusting. It's
It's
greasy
so
and
good.
disgusting.
Their
It's so great.
mustard, their homemade mustard
Yeah.
is the bomb!
Okay, so
Tiffany Ellis would like to know why she is not on the wall of photos.
you are actually.
Yeah,
are you,
try. What's
where is
going
she? Hold on. Right there. There you are, Tiffany. You're right there.
Yes, there you are!
So you're off right there. That was actually my mom's birthday. And you got 3 good-looking men over there, and the 2 pretty blondes, my mom and you. So ha, joke's on you, isn't it,
You're
Tiffany?
there.
Ha. So yeah, but I gotta fix this. Next time I do a show, because this is, like I said, the end of this series. The next show, there's gonna be all. Maybe you can help me decorate it with pastels
Of
and
course,
like colors
I
and
would put
flowers.
I would put leopard in here because you're a little saucy. I'd put leopard.
This leopard walls, right?
Yeah, leopard.
I'm leaving Bartman though. That's
All
me.
right, we could put that. We could blow that up. Just put that right in the middle. And
No, what I want to
surround
do
it
is,
with
I
leopard.
don't know if you could see, that's my logo. I created
Love
that
that.
crazy face of mine.
I love it.
So I wanna probably get like a
You
banner
should.
and all that because I want to be professional. Right now, this is just all throwing it up on the wall and just seeing what sticks. In the meantime, having my friends that are very talented and interviewing them and then cutting it up. Like I said, you'll see what I'm capable of. Don't worry.
Great things are coming.
One thing I wanted to ask before Tiffany asked that, but by the way, you were on the wall. You see that? Hot dogs, because this is a big controversy, and I love it because I've been born and raised here,
Yes.
and I will say, do you put ketchup on your hot dog? This is
I
great.
don't.
I do.
But-
I do. Screw you.
Why?
Screw you. You're
Why?
not.
It ruins it.
I like the taste.
Yeah.
People are like, you can't do it. It's blasphemy. You're not from Chicago. I'm from Chicago,
Yeah,
born
where
and
are you
raised.
from?
I don't talk
Totally.
like this
What
for
are
no
you from,
reason.
New York? They put
No.
ketchup on their hot dogs.
New York doesn't understand. What I'm saying is Chicago. Forget about New York, LA, wherever.
So-
I'm talking about Chicago. I put ketchup on everything. Literally.
Oh
you know
my
how they
God.
say
You're
put-
like George's brother Paul. He loves
it's great.
ketchup.
It's great. Okay, on my gyro, another blasphemous thing. Yes.
You put ketchup?
Tzatziki ketchup.
Mostarda.
No, I don't put
Oh
mustard.
my God.
I put tzatziki, I put ketchup, I put relish, I put whatever I find.
Oh,
That's
that
right,
sounds
people.
like-
That's right. What do you think about that? Guess what?
Gross.
Because I eat it and I like it.
Gross.
So whatever.
It's weird.
You're weird. Why? People like
I
hot
like
sauce.
being-
I don't like hot sauce.
I
Whatever.
love hot sauce.
Okay,
the
you're weird.
hotter, the better.
What the heck's wrong with you people?
Hello, I'm from Cali. Hello.
Okay, but I don't care. I'm not judging. But guess what? It became a big deal, especially through social media. I saw something like this midsummer. They were having a controversy, and it became this huge thing.
you joined
If
in?
you no, I didn't care. I was just watching and laughing
Oh.
because they're like, if you put ketchup on a hot dog, you're not from Chicago. You need to move. I'm from here, born and raised. I love ketchup on my hot dog, on my gyro. What are you gonna do, huh?
I just like
C
mustard.
Reglis 03 wants to know how much pepper do you use?
Oh, what? Who
What do you
said
mean,
that?
What do you mean how?
C Reglis 03.
Chris.
Chris.
I don't use any. So that's funny. Chris is next door and he's chiming
He's
in.
chiming in.
You know why he said that? And I'm sorry
No,
to hit you. I was
why?
like, so.
I know,
So,
watch out.
I'm sorry. You're fragile. You're fragile. My brother John.
Yes.
Okay, and my brother Chris. Chris, you use pepper?
No.
Okay, John. We're calling him out. Okay, egg lemon soup. Avrolemono soup.
Love, my favorite.
Amazing, right? If you're Greek, you know what it is. If you're not, go to any diner in the world on a Sunday and
They'll
ask for
have
egg lemon soup, right?
Mm-hmm.
My brother does this. Let's say the bowl's right here. I'll act it out. He picks up the pepper, he takes off the knob, and he just
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like all
Wait,
you
who?
see.
Which brother?
John, you're watching.
John,
you know
I
that.
love- I do that too, but not that much.
No, you don't see. The top of the soup is all pepper.
Oh wow.
That's
Dang.
so. I don't, we make fun of him, of course, but that's his preference. So I'm gonna go
Whatever
back.
works.
I do ketchup on my hot dog
Yeah,
again.
whatever
So,
works.
Yeah. But anyways, that's kind of funny. And Tiffany, if you're watching with him, you know that's
She
funny,
says, true story, it's disgusting.
right? Yep. True story. It's disgusting. So we're getting on an hour already on this
Oh, wow.
time here. See how it goes by
It goes
quick.
by quick.
Before we go out there, any questions for Marianna before I ask her my final questions? Now's the time. While I'm waiting for you to come up with something.
Sorry guys, I'm like tilting my head.
Would you like to say anything, or would you like to ask any questions? Whatever you want. This is open forum.
Well,
It's
every
for you.
time I ask you a question,
I
mine's
don't-
mine's more personal about the women.
That's fine.
I'm more
What-
curious about that. I mean, I've known you I said almost
10 years. at
10
least, yeah,
years.
Yeah.
I think you're hilarious.
I am a funny freaking dude.
It's freaking funny.
Freaking funny.
I think all of you guys are funny though. All
Yeah.
of you guys.
That's why I'm gonna break in the best I can, guys, and then I'm bringing my brothers with. Because if we had our show by ourselves, oh my god.
What's
Yeah.
your goal with your IG? Like what's like your ultimate?
I just need to get the right people to see me. Period.
Right.
Because really quick. So I've been pursuing a career in performance professionally for 13 years. That's how
Wow.
I could say it. I've been wanting to do this all my life. I've been focused and preparing and learning since I was 21. That was at Columbia. I went to Columbia. It's an art school. I went there for graphic design. I did all that. So I've done this for a while. And now with Instagram and social media, which I've said this many times and I feel like it's a repeating story, but I did a show with a friend of mine. If he's watching, Louis, what's up? I did a show. It was a Greek-American variety comedy show. And it was before, right at the brink of YouTube.
I heard
So, like,
this.
I've been doing this for a long time where if it hit even back then, it might be different. So now I'm going back into it, but guess what? It's just by myself. I'm
Yeah.
not relying on anybody. I'm very blessed and happy for friends like you to come out and support me and also have a
course,
platform
of
for
course.
yourself, because that's ultimately my goal. My goal is very
Help each
simple.
other out.
Help each other out, get some sort of career, and as I get that career, eventually my dream, my love would be walking into a building that had my production company, Little by Little and Entertainment, right on the freaking marquee. Walking in, and I'm the boss, and I have everything going. I
feel ya.
have production, I have studio, I have all that stuff. But also for me, I just need to get that right person to find me, follow me, support me, possibly donate to me, whatever it is. It comes down to this. I hate begging for money. I hate having to rely on money or something that. And my family knows, and they think I'm crazy because, I'm always struggling. But it's because I know that when it hits, it hits.
It's gonna be great.
And you're from the area. I've had friends that have struggled. One day their account's in the red. The next day they got 6 digits because they hit. Yeah. And it's possible.
It just takes one opportunity.
Yeah. So that's my goal. And because of it, to go into the personal side, that's why it's hard for me to date. That's why it's hard for me to get involved with a girl because, this is my life. Yeah. My family, my friends that are close to me are my life. And then one day, hopefully, that girl will come in. But in the meantime, this is my life. So that's what it is, if that makes sense to you. That's my goal. My goal
you're
is
doing an awesome job.
I'm trying, and
keep it up.
if you're all enjoying Marianna's followers, follow me. Tryfon Reglis official, Tryfon Reglis, and my followers. If you are enjoying Marianna, I want to say it because now I know it. It's Eva.
And Eva's for my new last name, and people call me Mar.
Okay. Mar Eva. Makes sense. But either way, you could cross-follow and just do it and tell your friends, because if you enjoyed our craziness, at least my craziness, and her beauty and her fashion sense, that's what you need to do. In the meantime, that was a question for me. Do you have anything else? Because, I just give a full explanation of everything.
But I want to say really quick to all my followers and all the people watching us, go ahead, follow Tryfon Reglis here.
Oh, thank you.
Chicago comedian. Seriously, you guys will die of laughter with anything that he does. Go ahead, follow him.
And I'm a very serious performer if need be.
Yes. Actually,
I do it all.
You do it all. He does it all, guys. Yeah. So follow him and support your local Chicagoans.
And follow her. And in the meantime, PA, George, and Chris, do we have any questions for Marianna or me before I ask her mine?
That's a negative.
They're probably drinking.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
They're drunk.
There you go. All right. Well, my final questions for you is kind of along the lines of what you asked me.
Yeah.
Two. I'll ask the two serious. Like, they're serious, but they're also so.
Sure.
What are your ultimate goals? Yours just turned off.
20 viewers.
Well, that's good.
That's not bad
for
my first one.
Very, very good.
All right.
So before that, so Marianna's Instagram Live just turned off, so now we're on mine.
Yes.
But in the meantime, we'll talk to her viewers again. So my question for Marianna is very simple. What is your goal? What do you want to do? And where do you want to see your career? And how far do you want to take it? What are your ultimate plans? Like if tomorrow you're living your perfect dream. I mean, you already have your perfect man, right, George?
I do. Love you.
Where do you want to go with that? And then also, where do you see yourself in, let's say, 10 years? If, let's say, tomorrow that goal happens or whatever, along those lines.
Well, when I started my IG page, my thing was never to become, famous. That's not my thing. I don't even like really taking pictures. I hate smiling. I'm sorry. I do the Victoria Beckham thing, the resting bitch face. But honestly, I love fashion, and when I did my IG page, I wanted to just give people a dose of, how I like to dress, what my inspirations are, and how I like to style things, because back in the day I used to do styling. That was what I did. I always did styling back in LA. Cool. And to be honest with you, I hate saying this, but eventually get sponsors, Zara, whatever you can get.
Zara, if you're listening.
Zara, I need you in my life.
Target, I'll do Target.
All these brands that are trying to get their names out there, connect with them.
Yeah.
Sport their clothing, and eventually you get paid for wearing those. And eventually, in the long haul, have my own fashion brand. Have my own boutique.
Would you ever want to style for people? Because look, if I create my brand, no? Okay.
I did it, and I couldn't do it anymore because I thought people were too emotional. And
it goes off in an hour. Wow. That's crazy. But that's okay. We'll do one more. Let's see if we could do this. In an hour exactly, turns off.
Do you set it for an hour?
No, I think it does it like that.
Oh, I think you can only do an hour.
Well, let me do one more and see what happens.
I think you're done.
Yeah, I think I am. But we're not done on mine, so we can finish here because I still have this going.
Oh, this is still going.
Yeah, yeah. And it just on my ass. And this is all me because, all right, so back to the original question. Yeah. So where would you see yourself and what would be your ultimate dream? Let's put it that way.
I want my own boutique, my own clothing line. Ultimately, I think that's the goal. Have something for myself. Not answer to anyone. Just totally be independent, be in fashion. Right now, I do have my jewelry boutique, online jewelry boutique, stackjewelrybar.com. I'm wearing it right now.
We're going to go back online and tell them about that real quick, about that too.
That's a start, so now I'm hoping to get into fashion soon. So
that's good.
It's baby steps. You got to do baby steps. You can't just dive into it right away.
Baby steps that unfortunately sometimes take years, you know?
Especially if you're funding it on your own. That's why you got to hustle.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the case with all of us. I mean, Chris, George, can you see if my thing's still going?
It's not.
Okay. No, you're off.
That's very weird. So it'll be available soon. I just can't do another live right now. I'm trying to see if it'll let me. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's just finish this up right here. Checking connection. It should pop up. All right, everyone. Sorry, we got cut off because apparently we're learning. It only could go 1 hour, I guess. So we got cut off. I was just ending with Marianna. So basically, we're gonna do our plugs real quick, just to give you guys, so you can follow her. What's your lines and where can we find you again?
So really quick, you guys, I just started my online boutique, stackjewelrybar.com. I'm wearing one of my pieces right now. So basically the line is Greek inspired. So very like cool. When you go to Greece, you see all the girls, they're stacking on their jewelry, and the guys too. Yeah. That's like the thing there, and I thought it would be so cool to bring it here because I just love the way that it looks.
Is it all for women or is it for men too?
It's all for women.
Okay.
Hopefully soon, God willing, we will do men as well. But right now we're focusing on women because they're the ones that spend that coin.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's the truth, you know. I understand that. And I love catering to women's clothing, fashion, everything.
So what's the website? Stack what?
StackedJewelryBar.com. Check us out. We're going to have Black Friday sale coming up. And Cyber Monday is coming up as well. So you could shop both days, but we're up and running, and everything is super affordable, guys.
Got it. So, and again, her Instagram page, follow her. It is, again?
Marimar Eva. Follow me, guys. I post every day fashion inspirations, all my outfits. I do where I'm eating, lifestyle, like places I like to visit, things like that, views of the city. So go ahead, follow me, guys.
Very cool. And again, I'm Tryfon Reglis. This was a Reglis Effect. This was my guest, Marianna. It was a great time. If you were wondering what happened, our first video got cut, I guess, exactly at 1 hour, because that's what it does. So this is the second part. But follow us if you'd like to see what just happened and you're watching this for the first time. Scroll back to the original live that we did, and there'll be more to come. This is it for me for right now. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I wish you nothing but the best for the holidays. Be safe. Love your family. Be with your family because that's what it's about. Be thankful for everything. For me, you're not going to... I'll still be doing lives. I'll be still catching up with all of you. But when it comes to the podcast and all that, I'm kind of cutting it for a little bit so I could get into the post-production part of it, which if you understand what that is and you're involved in production, it takes a while. So eventually, this will be up online. It is the Reglis Effect. It will be on iTunes. It will be on Stitcher. It will be on YouTube. It will be on all my social media. Tryfon Reglis, Tryfon Reglis Official. So you'll find me there. You'll find our interview that we just did with Marianna and all my other guests. Thank you so much, everyone. I wish you the best. Love you all. And that is it for me. Any final words, Marianna, before I press end?
Thank you guys so much for watching. It was so much fun.
It's
Thanks
fun.
For having me. And go ahead, follow me, guys. And follow this guy, most importantly.
Thank you. And also, wait, one moment. Hey, PAs, can you come in and say hi? This is very important. Come in here for a second.
Come on,
Don't be shy. It's okay. It's okay. Come on.
It's okay.
There's
you guys are so cute.
Look at that's George. This is Marianna's husband. And this is another Reglis. This is my little brother Chris. So those were our PAs today. And honestly, without them, we wouldn't be able to respond to you. So I'm very happy that they got to help us out tonight. And that's pretty much it for me. Okay.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Let's say bye to myself.
It was good.
That was good.
Make sure you follow me on all my social media. I will be found under my name, Tryfon Reglis, or the Reglis Effect, or Partafata Productions, or Little by Little Entertainment.